Oh my god. So what, are we good on this one now? But why is it... I swear to God. I swear to God. Output variable. Let's do 3,000 to 5,000. Apply. Okay. Oh, you guys. I don't even know where we are on YouTube now. So where the hell are we on? No. No. Hey, guys. Okay, I am doing some last minute something because I'm pretty sure we just lost the entire stream. Thanks. Yeah, looks like people are finding this one. I don't know, dudes. Like, really? So the whole thing went perfectly fine, and then as soon as I switch scenes to like the main scene, that's when we lose it. So we're gonna go ahead and delete that one. Delete. And then options, edit, title, and description. No, we want to do something else. I lost my emojis too. Oops. Not entirely sure what happened. But like as soon as I changed the scene, the whole thing crashed. So, yeah, we're just trying to make the best of that right now. I like went through a bunch of stuff. Torch thumb. I'm just reapplying the thumbnail to this one. So basically what happened was, as far as I understand it, as soon as I switched scenes, it bombed the entire stream, which is always fun. Which is great because you like go through, set a title, a description, make sure everything's all set up so the streaming software knows where to stream it to. And before you know it, it all just fucking died. Best I can tell, I think the streaming kilobit rate was maybe too high for what I was trying to push. I don't know. But the cool thing is now I have, let's see, I have this headset, which now I can hear you guys, and I also have my audio separated into this. So we have two headsets right now, but we can take this, put this on the, like this is for audio monitoring. So now we can like go do what we normally do with the headset, and we have the text-to-speech and all that good, and I can leave this one hanging on the wall here. So, but yeah, dudes. Whoa, which way? Right here. We got a banner. Holy shit, look at that over there. It's so fucking cool. Can I switch? Is it all set up? Oh, look at that. Detroit Tint Studio banner. Tint Wiz sent me that. Unfortunately, the Tint Wiz is blacked out, but we'll get a closer look at it in a little bit. I just noticed that it was. Dude, that is so fucking cool. I just got it today, so I had to set that up. Also, it's like super fucking windy. So if you hear rattling on the garage door, nobody's trying to break in. It's just extremely crazy. So, welcome everybody that is filtering into this one. It's coming over from the last one. Emerson, Silent, Steven, Jaybird, Viral, Armando, Jonas, Rick is here, Extreme, Ben, Noah, A. Garcia, and Henrik. Welcome everybody. So today, I figured we'd do something a little bit different. Everybody's kind of cooped up with Corona right now, and I have a lot of film to play around with. So I figured I would, I don't know, try and make myself better and try and get more experienced in something. So we have a torch. and we've got a tank for it, and we are going to be torch shrinking some windshields. This is something that I don't normally ever do, but it sounded interesting. So I have 100 feet of Tint Depot film, and we're gonna go through all of it, literally all of it. What are the benefits of torching? Just speed, sheer speed. You can move faster. If you move fast, it'll actually keep the glass a little bit cooler, but really it's just about making yourself faster. So, ooh, what is that? Oh, shit, it worked. Cool, Daniel, that little notification, Daniel picked up Glass Aid. Dude, thank you, that's really cool. As some of you guys know, Glass Aid is now back in stock. You can find it over at mytintstuff.com. But I hooked up this handy little chat or stream notification that pops up somewhere in here. So when you buy it, it pops up on screen, so I can say thank you, because it's really fucking cool. So I actually have like a back catalog of stream alerts. I have like one goes off every 5 minutes. And there are currently, how many? 30? 35? 32. Okay, so we currently have 32 in the queue for Glass Aid. So one's gonna go off every 5 minutes, and we'll try and catch as many as we can. What is the hardest window to tint? I don't know. Old cars, maybe. Cutlass Supreme is not a fun one. My pops usually use a heat gun with adjustable temperature to 1500. Yep, that's usually what I do too. Use a heat gun. So we're gonna get this prepped so we can kind of get going on things. And yeah, this is fun. I have the chat so I can walk away. I can just walk away. We also have to set up the GoPro too, but we're gonna pop this on, and this one. Yeah, this one. But we're just gonna pop this on, wipe this off real quick. Not going far. So then we'll set up the GoPro and then actually go to do this. What do I think of Tint Club film? No comment. Other than that. There's lots of good places to buy film. So, as far as the lighting goes, we're unfortunately using this sprayer too, which is kind of hilarious. I need to get my tank replaced. The sprayer end broke on me. So we need to get that fixed, and that'll be here, or I'll go pick one up tomorrow. What lights? We got 8 T5, what are they? No, T8 LED lights. They're like 4 feet long each, and they doubled them up, so they're really, really bright. Plus, it helps with having nice clean walls too. So I'm gonna scrub this one. This one's just extra dirty and old, so I just wanted to make it like a little bit cleaner. What was it? Hi. What was it? Hi, I'm Korean. What was that? Hi, I'm Korean. It was very helpful to accidentally watch your videos. A pity I watch a live streaming broadcast for the first time, but I can't understand a lot. I'm using a translator. Oh, well, welcome. Is it legal to tint windshield? Depends on your state. So here in Michigan, you can legally tint a windshield if you have a doctor's note. Do all brands of baby shampoo work? Most that I've tried. There's always a little difference between some soaps and other ones. But the best way to figure it out is to try it yourself. I've been using, what have I been using? This stuff. This is just dollar store baby shampoo. This stuff works really well. And it's $1, so it's hard to beat. We are torching a windshield a bunch of times. That is what we're doing. I'm also setting up dry shrink prep. A purple. I don't know if Patrick has unveiled this one yet, so sorry, bro, if you haven't. But I don't have my other one. So this is a purple pouch. This was for Tint Wiz, so this is Patrick's dry shrink prep. So don't tell him if he hasn't given them out yet. Tint Club or Lexan? I'm trying to find a good budget film. Well, I'd go to Tint Depot, honestly. I wouldn't use either necessarily for the most budget. I mean, Lexan's cool, but it's got its drawbacks. Tint Club, yeah, whatever. But Tint Depot has like a good, I just went through their 5-year film. We're gonna be using their 1-year film right now as practice. And then, yeah, I don't know. I have a lot on the rear window. So this shrinking is gonna be applicable to back windows as well. The reason we're doing this on the windshield instead of the back window is only because the windshield is more curved. So I wanted to do something that was a little bit harder. And we're also using Tint Depot film. So this one I haven't, they sent me 3 different kinds. This is the 1-year film. This is what I would recommend. If you want a cheap film to practice with, get this. And we're gonna play around with it with the torch. So we have dry shrink prep right now. It's drying. Purple bag. This is dry shrink prep. So you can go to dryshrinkprep.com if you want to pick that up. Y'all know Patrick. That's his passion project right there. So good stuff. We're going to be shrinking on that. So you always need some form of medium in between the glass and the film when you're shrinking. Dryer sheets, I've been using those for years. Had no problem switching over to dry shrink prep. And it's safer for your hands too. TS 8000, yes, we sprung for the good one. We're not using MAP gas. My opinion is this shit gets hot enough, but I haven't been playing around with this long enough. I mean, this shit is crazy. Which Tint Depot film did you get? So they're, what is it called? Superior Charcoal, if you're going to install it on people's cars, or if you want to go, they have a nice 5-year film. Just either one on their website, just go through. Oh yeah, let me drop a link. I have recommended stuffs. We're gonna try something real quick. Does that work? Yay! Cool. You can go to that link I just dropped in chat, and you can check out all my recommendations on tools and shit like that. What makes your edge cutting all fine? Oh, it's still not all fine. I practiced though. I did a Challenger on Friday. It turned out pretty good, but I had to bake the top edge, let it sit, and then take a blade out of the holder, and then just with like 2 hands go across. I like the Superior Charcoal a lot, but I don't like their new carbon. Those are going to be 2 completely different films too. So a lot of the carbon films comes from like South Korea. Yeah, it's not going to be as quick to shrink with. What is it? The Superior Charcoal, that's just a regular, or that's a deep dyed film. So it's got worldwide recognition. They won't let me say more than that. Yep, sounds pretty normal for a carbon film from South Korea. So they're just two different animals entirely, so that's why you don't necessarily like it. But you're supposed to get some better performance out of the carbon film, but that's what you gotta weigh. If you're not selling it for any more and you're not really advertising the advantages of it, then you're not really taking advantage of it. So what is the best soap you recommend? Baby shampoo is pretty good. Dawn's another good one. Ooh, Jesus picked up Glass Aid. Oh, that's super fucking cool. I love that. Thank you. I might have to do something where I get notifications for the Glass Aid things. That's the one thing I don't have yet. I didn't think of that. That's on my main headphones because the alerts are a little different. We might have to tweak some stuff. Do you recommend Lexan? I've been trying to do rear windows with it and not have any success. Lexan, I've noticed, it's a very good looking film, but when you're shrinking it, you get towards the ends and it gets real difficult. So like, check out, let me say, like you're probably like, cause it's a carbon film. So a lot of carbon films are going to be a little bit difficult to shrink. Yeah, Lexan shrinks slow. That's pretty much the sentiment I've noticed too. And I've had some people ask me about it. So it shrinks a little bit more difficult, but it's really, really inexpensive. Which 5-year film did you recommend? Check out my recommendations link. That's a good question. I'm going to click on my recommendations link. Superior. Do I not have one ply black? View product. Let me figure out which one. Because I just tried it, so I don't have it on my list. I thought I did. My bad. I'd do the NR charcoal. Try the 5-year NR charcoal to save yourself a little bit of money, I think. I'm looking at the pricing too. Plus you can do half rolls. 40 by 100. 173. Oh, at 173 you might as well get superior charcoal. So then I'm guessing you'd probably be looking at more like the 2-ply black. But the deal is when you're shopping like 160, still spring for the extra and just get the superior charcoal. I mean, like, you're either probably going with Lexan, you're going to have a little bit tougher time shrinking it. But, like, you're splitting hairs at that point because you can do so many cars with one of those rolls that when you take, like, a $200 roll of film and then you spread it out amongst 8 cars, which is how many you can do with it, I mean, the difference between those, $50 across 8 cars is really negligible. Lexan needs to come out with a dyed film. There's a lot of inexpensive ones. Should I self-teach or go to a school to learn tinting? You should start on your own and work up a little bit. Like just get familiar with the film, get familiar with some tools, see what you can do. And then when you go to take a class, you'll be better prepared and you can get a lot more out of it, in my opinion. So the class that we had in Chicago, I think was really, really helpful. We had a lot of people that hadn't even touched film. But some people picked it up much quicker than other people, but I think everybody should just pick it up. Just play around with it before you're going to invest the money at taking a class. I like the Lexan film, actually. Not slow for me compared to Tint Depot carbon lineup, but they're both carbon and it feels completely different material. There definitely can be differences from one to the next, so that's interesting. Yeah, but the fact that, slower, rubberier, it's pretty indicative of a South Korean carbon. Do you recommend Lexan? Okay, we're gonna get started on this. It's still drying. Let's use a torch. Yes, I do. It's great for the money, but it has its disadvantages. So, all right, let's speed this up a little bit. The class that we taught was 1,300 for 3 days. But I don't know when we're gonna run another one. I have to set up some details because I can train out of this garage too. So if you are interested in like some training out of here, shoot me an email, Matt@CertifiedTinter. I've received one. Restream chat is letting me know how many times you guys have messaged me. We're still waiting on this to dry a little bit. So we're getting some questions answered. What does this look like? I like this. This looks fun. We didn't have Lexan in Germany. Yeah, I didn't start with Lexan either. They were one of those like Amazon brands that everybody kept asking about that I thought was like, just don't waste your money. But no, I tried them out. It's actually pretty good. But there's a bunch of those. How often do you tint headlights? I don't usually ever. I have some Lux that I have to finish my video on. Feed me, give me a place to stay and you can train me. Dude, that like fucking what? I get the short end of the stick on that deal. That's a lose-lose. Even, oh no, it's this way. Okay, sorry. I gotta be careful about the mic. Training's tough. You gotta make time and space for it. And you can't just be tinting and try to teach somebody. They can watch, but it really is kind of a pain to try and teach somebody while you're trying to install just on a regular day. It's not possible. Would you switch to the torch if you got good? Yeah, there's a good possibility. I don't want to keep buying propane tanks for it necessarily, but I don't think it saves you that much time, but I just at least want to get a handle on it. So we got Corona time right now, so we might as well. Yeah, I saw, so there's like some awesome videos on the torch. There was one I saw where a guy did a vet back window. It was on Best Deal Window Tint channel. He did a Corvette, like the curved Corvette. Did one in like 30 seconds or something like that, maybe a minute. Like it was stupid fast. So did you move away from Lumar to GeoShield? I used Lumar like a long time ago at my dad's shop, and yeah, I haven't touched Lumar in a long time, except for this class. I've mostly been installing Avery Dennison. But I don't know. I'm not super interested in picking up Lumar, mostly because I want to be able to carry something that I think anybody else can carry if they really want to learn how to tint and want to take this seriously. I don't want to like try and gate people off of like, hey, Lumar, you need to be relatively established to bring on. and make like significant orders and stuff like that. That's why I'm really like Lumar. I think they're a great company, great film, great brand. But I kind of want to have something that's on the same playing field with other people too, if that makes sense. GeoShield doesn't sell online. Yeah, GeoShield you have to call them, but they just screen people a little bit. So they'll just, you know, ask them questions and stuff like that. Like, what kind of tinter are you? Like, they'll sell film to pretty much everybody, but they don't just sell it retail online. They have a little bit of a brand to uphold, so not as easy to get a handle on them. But yeah, like, or not. Ooh, look, we got another one. Fucking Russell, thank you so much for picking up Glass Aid. Really appreciate that. But I don't know, GeoShield, like if you check out their site, they got really cool branding. I talked to the owner, Burns. He's a great guy. He roots for the underdogs, stuff like that. So like if you have a setup like this, he's like, that's his bread and butter pretty much. So he tries to help out whoever he can. So really, really good company. Are you going to have a class in Orlando? You know, drop the ball on that one. And partially because I didn't know how many signups we would get and just like got busy with some other stuff. And I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll do something for a class in Orlando. I don't have details on it yet, so that's kind of like on the Certified Tinter site, but it never officially happened. So bear with me. I'll look into setting up another one, I think, especially after the success of this one. But oh my God, are they like, they're super fun, but they also take a lot of work. So I think I almost thought we could do one of these every month, but I might adjust things to only like a handful of times a year. But it was super fun. We had 13 people and we needed all the help we could get to run it. I have a sample roll of 70% Pro Nano, but just don't know the IR spec. Try it out. It's really good stuff. I use that in one of my videos. Really, really good stuff. Are we dry? I think we're dry. We gotta look at this windshield. Let's see. If we're not dry, then we're too cold in here. We're still cold in this garage. I had the heater on. It's a little wet like down in this area, but I think we'll be okay. We should be able to try this out. So let's get this GoPro set up. Oh, I love that banner. That banner looks so fucking cool there. I was trying to take a good thumbnail in like the last couple seconds before I went live. Set up that angle really quick, and it just left it. It's fucking cool. Tinting school bus windows. I did something like that before. Oh, that was a long day. So what is the best rear windshield tint? I'm having a bad time shrinking it to fit. Anything that's dyed is going to be much easier. Yeah, I would. Yeah, sorry. And I just asked me the question. I just answered it without saying. Recommend Tint Depot NR Charcoal over Lexan. Yeah, I think I would. I just don't think the price point's that much to, you know, there's so many unknowns with a $100 roll of film. That's what scares me, so. You're welcome. Their superior charcoal really is like, that's the go-to. And they sell half rolls too. So like, okay, I'm gonna bring that up. I often talk about rolls in 100-foot lengths because that's just what everybody buys them in. But they sell half rolls. So even if you want to save a little bit of money and still get better stuff, just buy a half roll. I know you still gotta pay for shipping, but like, when you do those handful of cars, you've already more than paid for the film and the shipping and another order and more, like, Super good. Super good margins. Ooh! Noah Boss with a $5 super chat. Thanks for all that help with kissy faces. You're welcome, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay. I forgot one thing that I need to set up. GoPro to OBS. New version is available. God damn it. I hope this works. If I have to reinstall something for software, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. This better work. Copy. I had to remove tint months ago, and I never cleaned off the glue off the back windshield. How bad is it to clean it when I'm ready to tint again? Go to the dollar store, get some awesome. Literally this stuff. Ugh. The film is always the hardest part to remove. The glue is really easy. Get some of this stuff. There's also like ATR and some other ones. Fusion Epic Orange is another really good one. This stuff is just really, really convenient. So like for your situation, you have glue on a back window, just pick this up. Use like a scrubby, like a white scrub pad or something that says it's made for glass more. Like there's blue ones that you can pick up. Those are safe for glass. Just make sure it says safe for glass. Don't use like the green Scotch Brites. Those will fuck up your window in a heartbeat. But you should be good there. Whoa! I gotta leave, but thank you for everything. I literally started tinting 7 years ago, watching only your videos, and then worked at a shop for 5 years, and now I have my own window tinting shop. Fucking bravo, sir. Dude, that's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that, and glad that you like it. So that's super cool. Glad I could help. Please, please. Oh no. Oh no, GoPro. We got a bit of a problem here, ladies and gentlemen. This software that I'm using, we might have to just use the second camera, which would be okay. I don't have to get the GoPro set up for today's stream. But for whatever reason, oh, I know why it's not working. Oh, I know why it's not working. I know why. I always have to do that. Then click on. Okay, I think we can go. There's like a million things here. Thanks so much. All your recommendations have helped me a lot. Dude, I'm glad to hear it. Already have a bottle of awesome. There you go. You're all set. Go live. Okay, cross your fingers. Ooh. No, it's still not working. Fuck you. It should work. God damn it. I was really hoping this would just work. It usually does. But we're doing things a little bit differently in here, so that's why. And I don't think I have the RMTP. So like here, yeah. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what I can do here. I think we might be SOL. Download. Well, if I can install the version without bricking my computer, then download. We're gonna try this again really quick. We'll get started here soon. I was going into the stream with no joke, expecting to be live for 2.5 hours today. I've got so many glass aid orders that I wanted to thank. That's part of the reason we're doing this. Let's see, we got 30. We literally have 30 glass aid notifications left. Holy shit. Yeah. I think it wants me to shut down OBS to reinstall this. finish. So I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think we're gonna GoPro it up today. But that's okay. We'll figure this out another way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Start trial. Oh no, he's charging for it now. Let's see. Private networks. Allow access. Da, 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 da. Yeah, right? I should have been doing this already the whole time. Definitely has time to completely dry out now. Whoa! Oh yeah, there we go. John, thank you so much for picking up Glassade. I didn't know what else to say. Yeah, Tint Depot's great film. They've got like solid options. Like they've been see their name scrolling by right here. They've been a sponsor of this channel for a long time now. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't believe in them as a company. It's yeah, we're dead on GoPro. GoPro doesn't want to work right now, so we're gonna shut you down. So I think the only way to get this going is to quite literally NDI. What the fuck does that mean? Output activate. I don't know what that means. Oh well, whatever. It's not working. It's no good. So we're going to have to put that on whatever, and then we'll just set up this camera, and then we'll do this 20 fucking times. Okay. Let me see how this goes. All right. Info. I'm adjusting camera right now. Yeah, something like that. Something like that should work. I think. We could almost go out a little bit more. Make sure that Detroit Tint Studio sign's in there. That looks cool. Okay, let me grab some films. So we have the film wall. We have moved some stuff around. So I don't know. I like the way this looks on camera. So we might just leave this here. So Superior, no. This one. This is the one that I have been waiting to use on this car. Let's put this, see, we have an unopened roll of 1 year Tint Depot film. So we're going to take the little tapey off. This is 40%. It's nice looking stuff. Cool. Looking at the 3-year warranty film, maybe we'll get that film instead of Lexan. Cool. All right. So we got this, we got that. Oh, I need my knife. How to deal with a slippery roll while handling it. Literally grip it as hard as you can. Grip it hard and also support it from the bottom. So when you're holding, almost dropping it. See, this is a slippery one right here. See, watch this. Like it's literally Chinese yo-yo right here. So I like to grab it from the middle and I'll grab it really fucking hard. So work on your grip, and then also you can support it from the bottom too. So we'll switch this here, and then hopefully you guys will be able to see what we're doing, because we got to kind of toss this over. Any dyed film is gonna shrink easy. And shrinking easy isn't indicative of if the film is good or not. So just keep that in mind. But any dyed film is gonna shrink much easier on you. Good God, this stuff cuts easy. So we'll set this up. We may have to put a wet line down. NR typically means non-reflective, and that's NR charcoal would be dyed. It should say in the description too. This is what I need. I should have like another little spray bottle here. Okie doke. So we'll get this thing set up. I think we can zoom in from that one, right? Ooh, well that's fun. We might do something like that. Okay, cool. So this will stay in place where I need it to with only the dry shrink prep. Neato. This is a car I really don't care about. Yes, we are using Tint Depot film now. We're using their 1-ply 1-year film. So this stuff's gonna shrink faster anyways. But what I wanted to get a handle on was torch shrinking, and I also want to learn how to do it much faster. So, yes, I know the focus is out of focus. I apologize. I set it up to stand right in front of there, but we can switch back and forth between them. I thought I would have my GoPro, but it's a good thing that we probably will have to adjust. Because if I keep switching back and forth, it's gonna get annoying. So there we go. Let's put it there. Oh, the works blower. Yeah, so I just got that in. That thing is no fucking joke. Holy shit, that thing just like blew out my entire garage. Like just everything just almost went out the garage door. Okay, we need to put that there. All right, let's grab our torch. $35% or 70 on a windshield? Oh, that's a big difference there. I like 35, but there's a big difference there. 70 you're not gonna be able to see. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we're a little tight there. So we fried it pretty heavily right in here already. That's not good. But this is why we're playing around with it. So the reason why we're using 1-ply, usually 1-ply is more indicative of cheaper films. They do make some good ones. This stuff is strictly for training. They have it on their site as a 1-year warranty film. This stuff is not gonna last very long on you, but the whole point of this stuff is really for training. Training, or you just want something cheap. That's why they have this. So what I mean about training is this right here. We're literally just practicing. We got 20 pieces of film for this back window, or for this windshield. We're just gonna go one after the next, and we're gonna try and get better. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I don't like that one. I think we'll pull out a heat gun and do some frame of reference here. And we'll go back and forth between the two. So here, you see how like it lays down and then you have some pretty severe tension in here. That's too much. Oh, there we go. This stuff definitely will shrink fast and will definitely give you a little bit of a headache when you're carting it out. So that's one. We should put these somewhere where I can keep count. I mean, oh, 35 versus 70% for rejecting heat. They're both going to be about the same. That's the nice thing about like ceramics and stuff. I wish I had tape, and I could literally tape this up and count. But we'll do one after the next, after the next, after the next. Cool. Let's go for number 2. Where's my remote? Is this guy gonna work? Something like this. Ooh. And then bring this up. Nope. There we go. Haha. So now we can walk away. Boom. Piece number 2. We probably should have started with a heat gun for reference. But I would highly suggest people take a long roll of film and literally use it as a sacrificial roll for getting better. If you're new to tint, this is how you learn. One way or another, you're gonna burn film, you're gonna go through it, and you're gonna get better. Just like anything. Practice, practice, practice. We're short. That's fine. Whatever. We already chopped it off. All right, let's go. So with 1-ply film, definitely pick it up and smooth it down. It can all be shrunk actually, and you can crease it just by being too fast, it looks like. Interesting. I didn't realize that. God damn. All right, let's pull you guys over here. I don't know if you can see that. Where's my light? Somewhere like there. Yeah, buddy. Right like that. Okay, we'll take this side a little more seriously. That's fun. That's like way more fast. So that's all shrunk. We got a little bit right here. Neat. There we go. Yeah, right? I like to shrink every window. Yeah, this is way faster. Pow! You don't have to shrink every window, but I shrink the vast majority of them, so just take that as, yeah, try and shrink everything. Yeah, where you're gonna see the argument is if you take apart side panels and stuff like that. Ooh, fun. So we're gonna have to like start timing ourselves on this too. So that's 2. Who wants free windshields? Come get them. All right, 2. Let's put another one down. We might have to, I'm trying to think of how to change the exposure on my camera, because I have to kind of look at it. I think I can open up the lens, but I need to push a couple buttons to do it. I'm trying to remember what those are, but we can get a couple better angles on this. Camera 1. Okay, let me see if I can adjust you guys. Where's the... Oh boy, this could go badly. This one? Right? There we go. There, something like, maybe like a 9. So now more stuff is gonna be in focus when we do this. We are practicing with Lexan. No, sorry, Tint Depot. God, don't shoot me. How's that? Is that better? A little bit? We got like A and we got B. So we'll set up B over here. Now the only problem is if I want to come back to the... There, something like that. And then, so we got this one, and then we got this one. So that's interesting. Okay, we can try this. We're using Tint Depot. We're using their 1-year film. They sent me a couple to try out. And I kind of want to see how this one is for training. And it shrinks really, really quick with a torch. But yeah, so the purpose of this is you got all these what are called fingers here. So we need to shrink this to get it to form to the curve of this glass. So that's all shrinking is. You do that by arranging everything vertically, unless you're doing a Tesla. If you didn't shrink, can it still come out looking good? No. No, it'll look like shit. Problem is, the film's not gonna lay down. I mean, if it still came out good without shrinking, then we wouldn't be shrinking. So nothing I show is for no reason. Not really. Everything that we do has a reason. This has a little bit of a learning curve to it. So all right. Let's go. Three. We should start timing ourselves, huh? I'll do it on the next one, or somebody in chat can keep track. I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. You can see all this tension now that's being pulled that way. So we don't want to shrink it anymore there. Damn, dude. I'd say that's pretty fucking shrunk. Now the question is, like, how does this all lay down? Where did this car come from? This is what we call a big mistake. So I bought this Mazda actually as just a second-hand car, and then the more we drove it around, the more we got uncomfortable with it. So we are trying to resell it, and just it's been sitting around for some time, so. Black screen of death? What the heck? Why? What was that? Oh! Sorry, guys. There we go. Thanks for the notice. I know what happened. It switched to GoPro, but we don't have no GoPro. God, chat gets really active when you disable the cameras. There we go. That's one side. One thing I didn't realize, people are still doing it. One thing I didn't realize was how easy it is to bump a button when it's in your pocket. I don't like doing it that way. I like doing it this way. Dang. We might start doing torch. That's fun. I know what to look for now. This top corner is a bit of a trouble for me though. It's this. The top corner doesn't go as smooth for me though, so we got to work on that a little bit. But I get what to look for now. I almost want to use a heat gun for the top and a torch for the bottom, but I don't want to burn my fingies either. Yeah, something like that. So we got a little bit of tension up here. We just couldn't quite get it smooth. It still might be okay, but like we're also overlapping the top. It just bunches up here. It didn't really go as smoothly as the rest of it. So everything down here is good to go up to this point, and then you can, I mean, it takes a couple seconds to finish it off. Like that. And then she's done. I get it. I get it a little more. See, I've always been like, how do I explain this? I don't really want to ruin the film, right? So when you have a sacrificial roll of film to use, you don't feel so bad about it anymore. Because that's the point. It's like, we're not installing this. We're not keeping it. We're literally burning it and throwing it away. We're not very eco-friendly with this. So what is that? That's only number 3? Shit, dude. 3. Look how far we've come. 3 rolls. 3 pieces. 3 pieces, not rolls. Let's do it again. This is for the betterment of myself. And anybody that's watching, maybe, I don't know. Unless you're really familiar with the torch, and in that case, this isn't probably for you. Maybe at the end we'll put a piece of Avery on here. Let's see, something like right there. That's where I want it. I want to try the torch now. Seems way more quicker. Yeah. So we can get a little bit more into the explanation of it. Like, I mean, obviously it's because of the heat. But, sorry, let me move this. But when I first saw this being done, along with some other people, we all thought it was kind of like overkill and insane and whatnot. But when you get a little bit more familiar with it, you start to understand it. It is a way to go much faster, but it's not as crazy as what it might seem like. Although I would be a little concerned if a customer sees this on like, I don't know, on that certain type of car for that certain type of customer. They might freak out a little bit, right? So like, there's that factor. There's kind of like the shock factor. But I wanted to do a torch instead of just a heat gun. Wanted to do a torch instead of a heat gun because I'm already very familiar with a heat gun, so I kind of wanted to just get some learning on a torch. Maybe there. Okay. So let's turn this back on. Let's go this side. We're going to start with our problem spot first. See if we can get this to lay down better. Right up here. Well, y'all can learn off of my mistakes too here. So here we put a little bit too much tension right here. This stuff also, yeah, we fried it. We burned it. Okay. So I get this part way better. That's pretty much how you want it. Boom, done. So we gotta work on our top corners. What was that question? Do you use glass aid to create a straight border line strip on the top of the windshield? No, not really. Sorry, there we go. Glass aid is really just to, what I'm gonna do with glass aid is line the border and then cut on top of that. And that just protects the glass. So I'm treating it like a dot matrix border is all I'm doing. Okay, here we go again. Is it possible to tint a windshield without a soak shield? Yeah, it is, but I would shove a towel in the very edge because you're going to have some problems. Or you might have problems. Not every car's got them, but it's worth the investment. Look at that. That's fun. I like torches. Ah, fuck. We were right there, and then we fucked our top corner right here. The rest of it was going really, really good. But a little bit too much heat. A little bit of a fast spot. But we're getting there. We're getting a little better. We're getting a little more consistent. See? So it kind of looks all ripply and shit, but you want these to go sideways, but you don't need them to, like, when they're really, really pulling tight on you is when you're gonna have a hard time. You just want them to start going sideways, and that's when you can lay this shit down. Cool. Number 4. We fucked it up though, so that's okay. We're gonna try again. Which one? There, this one. Do I have any, what was that question? Let me pull this back. We'd have to readjust. Okay, what was that question? Is it, no. Do you have any videos on doing just the top windshield strip? Yeah, just search windshield strip, like tint windshield strip, and you'll find it. Or just look on the channel. Let's see. What am I looking for? I ordered Expel so you don't need to remove panels. I regret it. I should order a shank much cheaper. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, my English sucks. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you don't have to. You can use other tools, but the shanks, these little guys, they're super handy. You just put them in, pull it back. So tucking window film made easy is where I give a good explanation. Yeah, 2 different styles for sure. Q, how many do we have left? I missed some of them. 26. We have 26 glass aid orders left that are in the queue to fire on the stream. Oh my God. We should do some maths on that. I can't speed them up. So if we do, let's do some quick maths. So they go every 5 minutes. Times 5, 130 minutes. Divided by, what is it? 2 hours? We got like fucking 2 hours worth of Ooh, I think. Oh, I got a bot on Twitch. Glad I ordered 5 last month. Oh, 808. Glad I ordered 5 Glassade rolls last month. Yeah. Holy shit. I was completely out of stock. And then I couldn't get it back in until, like, I tried in January. And then I couldn't get it back until literally earlier this week, like a couple days ago. Is it possible to order from you? Yeah, you can go to mytintstuff.com. http:// that one. So you can go there and you can pick up Glassade if you're interested. Yeah, we have international shipping now too. We're on Shopify, bitches. And Shopify makes things easier. So I haven't shipped international yet, but should go fine. Oh, I keep bumping the mic. I don't want to bump the mic. All right, let's do another one. Dun, dun, dun. We're giving it a little squirrely hairdo up here. It's nice. So that's in focus, right? It's a little hard to tell. Yep. Yep, right there. Cool. What's with the second GoPro Hero 8 video? Oh, God. Oh, God, they're coming for me. I'm still working. Okay, so there's been some developments. There's a programmer that reached out to me, and he's got a software that runs natively on a computer instead of going through all this Amazon server bullshit. So I'm gonna make a video discussing both of them. So we'll go through like the Be Anywhere version and the other one. But dude, there's so much shit. There's so much shit that I have to clear up in that video. But go to the original GoPro video and check the description. There's a link to a tutorial that will tell you how to do pretty much everything from a cell phone. The GoPro is not much different. You adapt a couple of things to the tutorial. For free. Both of them are going to cost a little bit. The Amazon one is much cheaper. They charge you for bandwidth. The problem is you've got a RTMP, and just nobody really knows about RTMP. So RTMP is a streaming protocol. And that's how you go live on the GoPro. So it's still like a bit of a pain in the ass to set up. There's no quick like, hey, I turn on the GoPro, turn on my computer, and the computer finds the GoPro. It's still a bit of a pain. But it's new. And until GoPro sees people using their GoPros this way, they're not really going to do much about it to make it easier for you. So any double tinting videos on the way? Not really. We cover that a lot in the live streams. Realistically, it's exactly the same as single cutting. You just flip a pattern around. So I can turn it into a dedicated video, but it's not coming out anytime soon that I know of. Okay, so we're good here. Number 5. Nope, this one. We really need to disable that. Okay, camera, here's my hand. Adjust the focus. And here we go. All right. Oh, let's do it this way. I feel like that's a little bit tight. See these lines? They're just a little too snug. It's probably okay, but I want to be careful about them looking that tight. Who? Okay. I have mixed feelings about this one. Some of it went good. Some of it doesn't look as clean. So let's see what we got here. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. So we got like a little curl down here. We could touch that up a little bit. So this side's okay. Right there. Let's lift this up. We're okay on this too. Yep. I'd say it was looking a little tight, but you can like pull it and then squeegee that air out. Not bad at all. All right, this one. We might have a good handle on this. This is much better. So our sideways lines are not as defined. They lay a little bit softer, but they're still going. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Is it gonna pop up right here? Is it gonna? Something? Hang on, wait for it. I don't know if it already did or not. I could be. Anyways, $5 super chat. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Thank you so much, Fallen Angel. I tint my first car. Why am I seeing small bubble marks? Is it normal? Why am I what am I doing wrong? So you're gonna have like bubbles and stuff in your tint if you didn't clean it properly. If you squeegeed air instead of water, so like you get air trails to feed back up into it. But the, sorry, I'm also reading chat too. But it's just because you're new. You're gonna get a lot of dirt, a lot of contamination, and when you're first starting to tint, keep practicing. A lot of it's just technique, and you'll get better. Watch a lot of the videos. Watch the way that I install it. We try and be very smooth and direct with installation. So the more you fight with the sides and stuff, the more problems you're gonna have. So. Gas is showboating, end off, use a heat gun, nice and steady, all you need to do. Yeah, I know. So with this is overkill for sure, but the reason why we're doing this right now is we're just learning. It's Corona, and we're practicing. Rob Forbes, oh, hey man, guys, check out Rob Forbes. He's like one of the main, I'd say, pioneers on torch shrinking. He's got some really awesome videos on his channel. Go check him out. Okay, so we got to do this. It's a practice stream. Aw, thanks you guys. Yeah, exactly. We just learn in here. Okay, so one thing that I will mention about a 1 mil film in particular, I mean, it's gonna shrink faster for sure, but also it seems to crease pretty easily if you just wanna like cart it down. So we're having to like pick the film back up and just kind of go back over it. It could be like the layer of dry shrink prep I have under here. I put quite a bit, so that could also have something to do with that. This one didn't go too horribly. We have to shrink it a little bit more. I want to get this top corner smooth, but I'm trying to, like, it's a little harder to see. That went a little better. I think it's the way I'm holding it. I think I'm doing this instead of like this. So we'll see. But that's what all these little, if you guys can see these little lines right here, we're like on the verge of creasing it. So we just have to like pull it out. But we're pretty much good. Nothing too crazy on this one. So this was number 5. Don't worry, we got 15 more of this. What did I sign up for? Hope you guys are having a fun Corona experience. We gotta zoom this one out real quick. Can we put this up? There we go. That's better. Still have enough Still have enough glass aid. Gonna be ordering from the office tomorrow morning for Canada. Ooh, yes I do. I got plenty of it. So I ordered 1,200 rolls of glass aid, and we've already blown through 150 of them, I think. And then I'm dropping 400 off tomorrow at Sun Distributing. And yeah, there should be enough for at least a little while, and then I'm gonna order in a buffer format. So as soon as we start getting down to like 4, maybe 300 rolls left at like the minimum, I'll have more sent. I still had like 100 rolls left when I ordered last time. It just took 3 months to get more due to some problems, like the bulk rolls got crushed. We had some problems, so. But it's sorted out now. We should be good. I gotta figure out how to get the regular super chat notifications to pop up in my headphones too, I think. Then we'll do both. Because I figured out the text to speech, so you guys didn't hear all the voices that are in my head. We want to make sure this is even. I probably should have used something for my hands. I'm used to just using a felt card, but I could definitely see how using a glove would be very helpful. That one just like ricocheted back at me. Cool. Giving it a nice mop on top. I decided to start torching because of Corona. This is just a practice. We're just playing around with it. We're having some fun. I wanted to do something for the stream and figured this would be a fun thing to mess around with. I've shrank plenty of back windows, and I didn't really want to use a heat gun on all of them. So I figured, hey, let's get a torch. Let's improve ourselves a little bit. It's probably not something we're gonna do very often, but maybe here and there. I don't know. I think that's good. Maybe I can adjust this. Give me 1 second. Let me try and adjust this so it's not so like annoying for myself. So we got that, and if we pull it back, that's not too bad. I think that should work. And then we can just zoom in, right? Something like that. Zoom back out. Pow! Zoom back in. Cool. And then let's make sure our focus is right. Something like that. That should be pretty good. Okay. Let's go. Do we have any other? Oh, there it is. There it is. David. David picked up glass aid. Dude, thank you. I should maybe put it, I don't know. I might have to put it on this TV so I can actually hear it. I don't know. I'm still thinking. We'll leave it like it is for now. Sometimes I get a small line on the top edge like a crease. Not sure. I need more info. Woo! You can do 10 windshields with a roll of glass aid. It's a 100-foot roll. It usually averaged out to be like about 10 feet per windshield. It's fun when you get it just right. I like that. And then it's pulling a lot of tension right there. Cool. Oh no. We're screwing it up. This top corner, I just can't get this one quite right. The rest of it, I think I can. But we can't get this one as smooth. It's annoying. I wish that was better. All right. This one? This one? There we go. Ooh, pulled it a little tight right here. Overall, not too bad. We were pulling it a little bit tight in general. The Corona is in full effect in here. Yeah, it's been majorly slow, and for the most part, I'm not going in. So I have a job tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens on Tuesday. But like, yeah, dude, everything's pretty much shut down around here. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. The real question is, at what point am I screwing up that side over there, like that side? Come on. Lay down. Unshrink it. Whoop-ah. I'll go back in time. I know I've seen you talk about unshrinking it, but I don't remember what that really means. But we're a little too tight up here. We didn't fry it yet, but we definitely got a lot of tension here. So we're gonna put another piece on. We're gonna go again. This one would be okay. Reverse curve pocket shrink. Oh boy. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is this 6? I think we got 6. We got 6 in the fire. What job did I have before tinting? Dairy Queen, I think. So I started around high school. My dad had an automotive accessories company, and I had a car, and there's a couple local jobs in the area, and then his shops were always a little farther out. So later on, like junior year, is when I started detailing there, like summertime. So like detailing, starting to learn like remote starters and stuff like that. Like electronics, and you know, that was way more popular back in like 2007 and way popular even before that. And that whole industry has definitely died off a lot. And then out of high school, I was going to aviation mechanics school. So I started learning window tinting right around that time, like 2008, 2009. We had a window tinter in this area. He was working for his company and then quit over the weekend, and they asked me if I wanted to learn. And I was like, okay. So this was not a intentional career choice. It just kind of fell into it. And then just been doing it ever since. And what really, really keeps me involved in it is the YouTube aspect of it and the video creation. There's just nothing quite like, I don't know, there's nothing else that I thought I'd be doing along with YouTube. So I really like that. We're gonna cut our top edges off this time. It's bunching up. We don't have to. I mean, we can use it for pulling, but I just want to try some where we just chop it off here. Might help. All right, where's my torch? Cam 1. Boop. Okay. Ooh! I got, where are you? This one. Shit, I missed the name. Thank you so much for picking up Glass Aid. I appreciate it. Britt says, going outside to try this method. Very cool. What film do you prefer, GeoShield or Avery? It depends on what you're looking at. So, GeoShield, I really like their carbon. Avery, I like their, I've been using their NR for a long time. There we go. So, I'm still going to be using Avery, I think, for my entry level, for dyed, color stable dyed. Really like it. And then carbon, we're going to be using GeoShield. So, I don't think there's as much of a compelling selling point on Avery's like NR Pro. So the main difference between propane and MAP gas, from what I understand, is just the MAP gas burns hotter. I couldn't tell you for sure if it makes a huge difference for shrinking with the torch, because this gets plenty hot, but oh, we just smoked it. We were right at the end and we were okay, and then I just got that flame too close and we just smoked it. All right, we'll go down here. We're usually much better at this section. Oh, what was that? Kieran's here. Welcome, dude. Glad you could make it. Had to support you, brother. Might end up getting 5 more Glass Aid rolls. That's awesome. Oh! Thank you, Francisco, for picking up Glass Aid. Kieran, if you don't know, Kieran was asking about it. We literally just got it back in stock. So this is kind of like a fun stream. And we incorporated some Glassade stream alerts now. So let's see, how many more do we have? I'm saying thank you to as many of them as I see on the stream. There's currently 23 Glassade purchases left that are gonna fire. They fire one every 5 minutes. Keeps a queue, so when you order it, if you order it off stream, I come back on stream, it should pop up. So I can't set it any faster than 5 minutes, I don't know. I might talk to the developers of that app. It's pretty cool though. So we're gonna switch this back. Let's put it on camera 2. Boom. Is that in focus? That looks blurry to me. Oh, hey, thanks Kieran for the 2 Great British Pound super chat. Any chance shipping to the UK? Yeah, that was another thing. It's on Shopify, so international shipping should be completely fine now. They take care of a lot of all those headaches, so you should be fine. There's somebody asking about it from Canada, so check it out. Let me know too. You can private message me if it's like gives you something weird. Put a couple of things, should ship USPS. I think it should be fine. But if you have any issues, let me know. So let's go to the side now. Okay, that looks a little better now. I think it was a little blurry. Ta-da! That's another one. So this is good. So if we be very gentle about the way, see, it wants to like air pocket. Start. Oh, Karen, thank you again for the 2 Great British Pound super chat. Thanks for the couple of bits that you sent out. Oh, you're welcome. I really appreciate all the support, and I want to do something special. So like the poster and the mug, I wanted to put all the names on the mug, but there were too many. It's like getting that heat wave just right. Because like, you get it too close and then you fry it. You keep it too far, it does nothing. So I'm like trying to find that sweet spot. I can see like, it's cool because I can see like the heat starting to hit it. So it's fun. And it's just trying to get that little bit. There we go. Yeah, we're like 95% there. We can like touch up the edges. That would be okay. Nothing crazy. We're not quite getting there all in one go. But if we go back over it, you know, we can touch up those little edges. If we're we're okay here, but we just burned the very, very end, so. Towards that corner at the far side, I think this is number, what is this? What are we on? Is this number 7? How long does this take to learn? I don't know. As long as it takes. Depends on how quick you can pick it up. All right, we're gonna throw another piece. Yeah, I would still learn a heat gun before I went and did all this though. That way you kind of understand what you're doing a little bit more, but I mean. Kieran, thanks buddy. Another 2 Great British Pound super chat. Are you not working because of Corona? Yeah, a little. Working a lot less. So I'm still doing a couple appointments here or there. But like, everybody's just slowed way down. So the glass shop technically falls under a necessity. So they service a lot of like body shops and stuff like that, you know, car repair. And they just have slowed down tremendously too. So it's just nobody's really calling about it. Everybody's staying home. It's pretty much, it's really, as far as I can tell, it's really affecting everybody. So everybody's saying that it's slowed down. How wide is that? So the roll is a 36-inch roll. It's about 5-foot windshield, so we can get about 20 of them in a full roll. Oh, I should post that. Dude, thank you. Thanks, Kieran. Kieran back with all the 2 Great British Pound super chats. Let me post the site. I'll do it in chat for you, but it's my tint stuff. This is the new site for it. I gotta set that up as like a quick thing. Jaybird says slow but steady. Nice. I think it might come down to just the area that you're in. Like, I mean, I guess that sounds kind of dumb, but there's some areas that are much more affected than others, and some people that have like stronger opinions on it. And that seems to be playing a big key in like if everybody's locking up or staying in. Yeah, 36-inch rolls are really, really good for windshields. Most. They'll cover more windshields and back glasses. So, what was that question? There was one. Kieran said I actually got more busy at the moment due to everyone not working, so they got time to get it done. You know, I had that theory too here. I was like, because we have the big 3 automotive companies here. What am I trying to say? So they get paid regardless, and they're car people. So if they have time, they'll get those extra things done. So that's cool that you're still busy. Ooh, not too shabby. It's like here, let it float. The longer we take to quarantine, the longer we have to stay home. Yeah. So Really right now it's about not overwhelming all the hospitals and shit like that, so keeping spreading to a minimum. But the real tough part is you gotta have that balance in between it spreading really and not overwhelming the hospitals, because they're not gonna have a vaccine for like 2 years, 18 months, maybe quicker. So to lock everybody down in isolation, and then I'd imagine they'll have to have people come out gradually, or else if everybody starts just all going out together, that'll just, I would expect it to escalate. Kieran! Dude, thank you. Karen with the 2. Oh, it changed. Look at that. The super chat notification. It finally changed. Holy shit. I was trying to get it to work and it wasn't updating. I don't know what the deal was. So hopefully it's working now. Still not used my mug. It lives on workshop shelf. What's the best way to remove large fingers while shrinking? Literally to shrink them. Ooh, here we got another one. Carlos. Thank you so much for picking up Glassade. Much appreciated. Oh, I love the notification sounds for it. It's so much fun. How many do we have left? 22. We have 22 left. Holy shit. I wonder if there's been more orders while I've been on stream too. Probably. I should check. But we'll finish this side and then we'll maybe take a little break. I don't know. Whoa. Thank you, Antonio, for the $2 super chat. Good squeegee for the windshield brake light. Ooh. I got a couple. All right. You caught me at a good time. These guys right here. So this guy's really good for getting behind a brake light. This one, the green one in particular, is very flexible. You can find it. I'll put a link in chat. And then this thing, the bulldozer, this will get through the vast majority of them. It's thin. You just whoosh. Where can I buy it? I'm glad you asked. Hang on, let me pop this up for you. I'll drop it in chat. There you go. Tint Depot. This is my recommendations list. It's for sure on that list. If it's not, let me know. Do you not use Avery Dennison now? I do. I do still use Avery Dennison. So we're mainly using the C2 carbon for carbon, and then I'm still using regular Avery Dennison NR for all the other stuff. So in here, I'm going to be trying to push a lot of carbon and ceramic, but we'll see how that goes. All right, this looks really good already. Oh shit. Okay. I just learned something based off of something that I remember seeing. That's cool. All right, hang on. Hang on, let me say goodbye. Thanks for tuning in, Kieran. For the 2 Great British Pound super chat again. Was only a quick stop, got to go. I'll be back for more. I'm glad you could hang out, man. Let me know if you have any issues with the Glassade or whatever, like getting it. But I'll be looking for an order or whatever. So hope that goes well. How long is a roll of Glassade? Glassade is 100 feet, so you can do about 10 back windows or windshields, quarter windows, a whole bunch of stuff. Usually about 10 it averages around there for me. But that went so well. Holy shit, that was fun. So I should pull up an Instagram video. Can't find the green squeegee. I'll find it and link it for you then, if it's not in that recommendations. It should have been, unless they took it off. Only the bulldozer. Okay, yeah, I'll look at it. Cool, so we're good. This is pretty good. That went way better. I'm gonna pull up a video. Somebody linked a video in chat too. All right. Cam. Nope. Oh, sorry. Slipped. Don't want to start the stream again. Okay. Oh shit, that just completely unrolled on me. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're up to 8 right now. So I should mark that down. 8. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry. I know. It did it again. Okay. So 8 so far. This is crazy. 20 is taking much longer than I thought it would. I think we're going to be on till probably about 7 o'clock. 22. Holy shit. What the? Ooh, there's another one. Chris, thank you so much for picking up Glass Aid. Much appreciated, buddy. Wait, I had a realization. I'm pretty sure that if it gets ordered, the alerts don't come any faster. I thought it would fire one in between a queue, but I think it just does them every 5 minutes regardless. So that kind of makes the stream just go longer if we're staying on for every single one of them. Fuck. Okay, because we're at 22 right now. Let me refresh that because I think we might be at 23. Oh, somebody just linked it. Yeah, this one. Ooh, $5 super chat. Bro, thank you. There, we'll repost that on YouTube. This is the green tail fin. That's what it's called, tail fin. Thank you, Kevin on Facebook. Thank you so much for linking that. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, sorry. I got distracted. Aiden, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Holy shit. Hey, Matt, just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for everything you do. You have taught me so much. I've tinted my first 10 cars, all thanks to you. Fucking awesome. Dude, that's so cool to hear. 10 cars. And then, like, that's what I don't know what you charge for them, but in general, 10 cars, even if you charge $100, that's $1,000 there. Like, fucking... I guess if they're full cars too, we have to take that into account. But like, that's awesome. Good job. Rob Forbes. Last time I worked was with you. Oh, really? You should give me a shout sometime. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. It would be cool to do like a master torching stream or something like that. That would be fun. Yeah, guys, Rob Forbes, he's in the chat. When I was first learning how to tint, I learned quite a bit from him. So I learned from a guy named Johnny, learned from quite a few different people in my area. And then my dad, actually, he had, oh, dude, what? There's 2. Oh, shit. Hang on. Let me take care of both of these too. So I went and I trained with him, and he like put film on like a glass board, gave me a knife, and he wanted me to like make straight cuts just over and over and over, little things like that. It was fun. I learned a lot from him. Aiden, thank you so much again for a $2 super chat. Also in high school, thank you so much. Fuck yeah, dude, that's killer. So what makes me really excited about that is like you're still in high school. You can do whatever you want with this. You can go fully into window tinting. It's a side hustle. You can make money on the weekends with it. And just in high school, there's so many people that want to get their cars tinted and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Good for you. In Taylor, 5 cars, 3 hours. I'm still not, fuck that. for going that fast. Like, I mean, good for you. I don't want to move that fast. I'm still like hour to hour and a half per car. I don't know. Take a little bit of time. Oh, can you show me the green squeegee or the tail fin? Yeah, dude. Where'd I put those? So I would suggest just getting both. Honestly, you're gonna use this on so many more cars. So I usually will use just this and sneak this behind the brake light. So if anything, get this one. It's great for sneaking behind a brake light and you sweep it sideways. Tail fins, I don't use these as often, but they're still really, really helpful. Sometimes they're not as smooth about getting the water out. So this edge isn't always smooth. It's like a little bumpy. So maybe you can file it, like, sand it down or something. But it like curves to the windshield really well. And whoosh. Oh, when we met with Kathy. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. I thought you were still doing 5 cars in 3 hours. Holy shit. Yeah. Jesus, that was it. Yeah, in the Taylor store at Auto Ameristar in Taylor. So yeah, they were doing, God, just an insane amount of cars so quickly. They'd come in for half a day and do like you said, 5 cars and be out of there. That was nuts. Daniel Reyna, dude, welcome. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream today. You just missed Kieran, but Kieran said he'll be back too. Your dad loose and watching from corporate. Oh yeah. Oh, he's always fun. Okay, so we'll do another one of these windshields real quick now. How long have we been going? We've been going for a while now, haven't we? Fucking 2 hours already. Oh, good God. So we have 22 glass plates in the queue. 21. We have 21 in the queue. I was actually just checking it before I got distracted. Somebody else ordered it while I was on stream. Does this show me a time? God, I think there's been 3 to 4 more orders since I've been on stream. Holy shit. Yo, thank you to everybody. This is crazy. I wish it showed me like exactly how. Maybe I can find out exactly when. I want to find like the minute they were ordered. Then I can go back and see how many ordered on stream. Oh, LKB, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Fizz bump. Your thoughts on reflective / mirror tint. It can be pretty cool. It's mostly for architectural now. It used to be a thing that's kind of faded out. Most automotive manufacturers don't really do it much anymore. What's really cool is a fucking chameleon tint though. That'll get you pulled over in a heartbeat. I think there's some room for it, but it stands out a lot too. So customers around here, we'd only have a select few that would ask about it. And front doors wouldn't ever match the back on like an SUV or something like that. So I think it still has its place, mostly on sedans, and I would like it if it wasn't as reflective. So I think like metallized films in general might be a good in-between. But the chameleon film, I want to make a crazy video with like some bright green fucking chameleon film. Do it out of here would would look sick. Thanks for that super chat, though. Really appreciate it. All right, let's do another windshield. I don't know if we're going to get through 20. Are we? We're better, though. We're better than we were. I should have started doing this live stream at like 9 a.m. if I knew I'd have 20. Yeah, 20. So what's 22 times 5? So to give you guys context, like I have that alert set up, so every time somebody orders, it pops up on stream. My issue right now is it only does it every 5 minutes. 110. So, oh, that's I should have had that much quicker. Thank you for that. So 110 minutes. So just under 2 more hours if nobody else orders glass aids for the alerts to completely be over. We might have to pick this up in a part 2. I honestly thought it'd be live for like maybe 2.5 hours max, and we've already been live for 2 hours. Fuck, dude. This is like when, this reminds me of like the super chat war that kept me running back and forth to the computer. I'm gonna go place 15 separate glass aid orders. God damn it. I wanna make a rapid fire. So we're in Detroit. Search Detroit Tint Studio. We're Sterling Heights, Michigan. I say Detroit. The Detroit area, kind of. Yeah, we have our own shop now. That's nice. Oh, I can zoom this in a little bit. Let's do that. Let's bring this in. Right about there. Let's put it a little farther back. Oh. Daniel Reyna. I'm waiting for it to pop up. Look, the alert changed too. Thank you so much for the $4 super chat. Really appreciate that. Ever use your bulldozer where there's heat and warp it? I've had one for about 8 years. No, I haven't had one warp really. Can you shrink 2 at the same time? Yeah, you could. You can shrink 2. You could also, like snap shrinking door windows, you could do too. I wonder what it would be like to shrink 2 windshields together. We're putting this up a little higher rather than like 50-50. We're gonna go up a little higher this time. Good. All right, so where's my torch? Losing my brain. Do you have an LLC or not because you're just in your garage? I almost do. I'm working on that now, but I will have one. Definitely needed it for like the mobile company. So, oh, there it is. God, you guys probably could have told me where it was. All right, here we go. Again, torch. Let's go. We're still okay. We just get to that point where we put a little bit too much heat down too low, and we need to go higher, where there's a little bit more significant of a peak. But it's technically should be okay if we just adjust it. Do it. Learn snap shrinking. It's helpful. All right, now we'll do the bottom. We got a lot more to go because we've moved this higher up. Not too shabby. a 50. Ooh, there was a glass aid. Ah, shit, I missed it. Shucks. But thank you to whatever name that was. That was super cool. So a 50-foot roll would be enough for 4 cars. Sorry. Yeah, 50 feet would be fine on 4 cars. Yeah, you get 8 out of 100. But, you know, you might mess them up. So, should be good though. Is it essential to running a tint business out of a garage? I'm in high school, about to start a business. I'll likely be dealing mostly with classmates. Not really. I mean, it depends on how, like, legitimate you want to take it. I mean, you can just do a bunch of your buddies' cars out of a garage, and nobody would know about it because it's just happening on your home. So, don't ask, don't tell. Ooh, that one went nice. Yeah, boy. See this? When I get this big one here, like that's normal with shrinking, right? It all bunches up there. That's what really throws me off with this whole... A lot of good places start out of their garage. Just do what you can. Talk to somebody. I mean, because there's like, you gotta realize there's like zoning issues too for some of this shit. So technically, probably not. But it's one of those things where there's like, talk to the, I don't know, tax guy, talk to business. I'm losing my brain. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Like an insurance company, shit like that. See what they say about it. Like what you can be insured for and what you can't if you want to take it like that. I mean, for the most part, I've never actually had to go through insurance for damages and shit like that. Mostly because I've had to pay for any damages out of pocket regardless. So talk to a couple of people and see. And just see what you can do. So that was 7, 8? No, I think we're 8. This should be 9. We need to keep a tally. Are 50-foot rolls easier to use? No, not really. I mean, you'll get it, it'll be heavier and a little bit more awkward. The only thing with the 50 is that you could save a little money in the beginning. But if you're just installing regularly, just get a 100-foot roll. Talk to your township, yep. Like, most of them would, I don't know, it depends on the city and state that you live in. It's one of those things that I would just kind of do. And if they tell you you shouldn't, if they find out about it and tell you shouldn't, then maybe readjust at that point. I mean, because you got mobile guys running to people's houses, tinting in their driveways, tinting in their garages. Is that house zoned for it? Like what's the, you know, that's a legitimate business. So I don't know. What time is it? That's a good question. It's 6:30. Oh, shit. No, we got we sprung for the TS 8000. And I don't know. So there's the TS 4000 and the TS 8000. I actually tried the TS 4000 at another shop, and I think it would work fine. There's just a couple of little adjustments on the 8000. Like I can adjust how much heat comes out. Okay, there we go. Plus, here's another question too about everybody asking about if it's a business, right? I mean, this is the live stream. Are we entertainment now? This isn't a customer's car either, so we're just goofing off. So, I don't know. TS4000 narrow flame, too hot in one spot. Okay, well that's good to know. So the 8000 is a little bit wider band on it. But when I don't know, when I was playing around with it, it like visually didn't seem that much different. But I guess it's one of those things that you don't really know until you start playing around with both. Okay, so let's zoom back in. Let's go again. TS8000 with map gas. They're all saying map gas. Shit, I got propanes. Maybe I should get some maps. See, we did the same thing. We shrunk it a little bit too much right there. Something that I can fix really easy with a heat gun. But with a torch, we got a lot more heat. That's fun. I like doing that. That bottom, I got that bottom down. Let's do this one. Rob's got some videos on his channel. Oh no, right there. It started to lift right here and I heated it up too much right there. Bummer. Just like, fucking go down. Yeah, I could see getting the hang of this pretty quickly. So what are we? We're like halfway through. We're getting more consistent on the majority of it. And then we're just fucking up a little bit on the ends. I don't want to do both though. I mean, I could take a heat gun and fix up the edges and stuff like that. But I don't know. I want this to mostly be just torch. Maybe we'll do one heat gun for comparison. Because we've done so many with the torch. I think we're up to 10 now. Good God. Oh, and if you guys that are just tuning in, woo, look at that, by Tint Wiz. Just write Tint Studio banner, powered by Tint Wiz. Woke up this morning, went out to grab a couple of things, and this was sitting by the front door. God, I can't get my little, like, fucking right here. Yeah, this was sitting out there. Super cool. So I had to get it up before I went live today. And that kind of inspired me to change, like, the intro. So I love it. It looks super cool. Tint Stuff Marathon. Pretty much, I had a plan. And that plan was to go live for as long as the Glass Aid notifications were. So I had this thing planned out where we were doing shrinking windshield, just one after the next, after the next, after the next. Oh, look, see there, we got fucking another one. Alicio, thank you, dude, so much. We have glass aid alerts. How fucking cool is that? So it puts them in a queue. So when somebody orders it and I'm not live, it saves that order. So when I go live, they'll pop up on stream. Super fucking cool. The problem is they only go off every 5 minutes. That's the quickest I could set that timer. And it's just, we got 20? How many we got left now? We got 19. 19 stream alerts left. So do 5 times 19. The stream could go a lot longer. Why do you need a heat gun for tinting windows? You got to shrink the film because it's flat and the windshield is curved and we need to make that film curve to the glass. So the GlassAid website, so that's http:// no, 2 T's, not tintstuff.com. Okay, so that website was done with Shopify, but the Wix one was done for the business site, mainly because there are 2 different platforms, and Wix is really good for local business sites, from what I'm finding out. And Shopify is great for e-commerce. And I wanted to build just a business site off of Shopify, but they didn't quite have a good template, and their independent page builder. They're like just really strong for product listings and stuff. So we went with each one for their respective purposes. I've messed around with Shopify, I've messed around with Squarespace, I've messed around with Wix now, and WordPress. Wix is like way more user-friendly. It's getting a little chilly in here, but it was much warmer today. Can we change this? I need a zoom. I need a manual zoom. Boom! Look at that. Maybe we'll just go into a 24-hour stream. Wouldn't that be fun? I might have to use this torch for warmth instead of just shrinking. Oh, is that? Use the... Yeah, I know. I gotta finish the About Us page for it. I gotta do a few things. Thank you, though. Oh, I used a 110 BTU torpedo heater. I got one of those torpedo heaters right in the bottom corner, but it only goes up to 80. It's a 30 to 80. I saw that video. That video is awesome. It looks crazy, I think, until you really understand, like, the whole torch. You just got more heat to play with. And I think eventually you get to the point where you're just like, I need more heat. This doesn't go fast enough. So, alrighty, let's do it again. In a couple spots, it'd probably help to make a wet H pattern. For the most part, I just don't feel like doing it that many times. I need my spray tank. My spray tank end is currently busted, so. Well, that was better. Stay back a little bit farther. Point directly at it. That seemed to help a little bit. It's just like touching that right spot though with the heat, and that's what I'm getting used to with this. Yeah, we just fried it. So like this, I understand this way more. This is fun for me now. Oh, that's cool. You're almost like painting, I'd say, with like 1, 2, 3. Like that's kind of what I'm doing with that. That's fun. We need camera 2. No, we're gonna do this with no gloves, period, ever. No, I'm kidding. I just don't have one. See, isn't that fun? That's so fun. Okay, so up here, maybe we'll get up to mostly there, and then we'll adjust a little bit. It's really like, but yeah, I could like seriously burn my fingers. My fingers. That was a little better. So we like got to this point, and then we readjusted and then attacked that a little bit better. Ooh, boys, we getting better. We getting better. That was, so we suffered through, I'd say like 7. And then we really started noticing a little bit of improvement. And then, I don't know. I'm noticing like we're getting a little bit better. A little more efficient, attacking things a little bit differently. And then watch, this is where we just screw everything up. Pull away further at top corners. I heard that. Yeah, from Daniel Reyna made that suggestion. So I started doing that, and that's pretty much exactly what I do with a heat gun. And shrinking past that, where that tension really starts to form, and just hitting it right. But it's about hitting it just right. At least I think. Is there any difference between a cheap and an expensive one? There is, but it's not as much of a difference. So Porter cables are really good. They're like a $35 heat gun. The $20 Wagner ones. So if you want a budget heat gun, get the little $20 Wagner heat guns. The Porter cables, they're about $35. Those have a little bit better airflow. They seem a little bit more solid. And then, but when you get into like, in my opinion, the $80 ones, so like the new Milwaukee or the new Cobalt or the more expensive Wagner one, they haven't really, shit. Sorry guys, sorry. Those other heat guns really haven't been worth the difference. So Fusion's got a new one. Steinel is a good brand to look at too. They're a long-time heat gun manufacturer, but those are gonna be a lot more expensive. So you're kind of like staying really cheap or going a lot more expensive. The torch creates heat, but more airflow. Yeah, yeah, because you got all the gas coming out, right? And also it's like, God damn it, I'm sorry guys. Okay, we're putting this down. We're gonna leave that there, sorry. The band that you're playing with on a torch is much wider too. So I guess that's with that TS8000. I use only Steinel. Cool. I have not gotten to use one yet in person. Not any of the expensive ones, but they're like a long time manufacturer. Oh, thank you, Alicio. Thank you for getting glass eye, dude. Much appreciated. Blackout. No, we're not blacking out. This is somebody, Mia on Twitch, Mia or Maya. We're just playing around with shrinking. So this is actually 40% too. This looks really dark on camera though. Which one holds up best to rough shop use? I think the little Wagner ones. Get a little Wagner one. Cause like even if you bust them, you only spent 20 bucks on a heat gun. They'll get you through a lot. We used to be really horrible with our Wagner ones. Do you run full heat on 8000? I have been. I could turn it, it's a good point. I could turn it down. I use Snap-on, 100 bucks, good airflow. I've seen also Craftsman, looks like they have a Porter cable looking one. Did you watch the Tint Wiz video with the top tint people last week about the times we were in? Yeah, I caught a good chunk of it. And then I had a good discussion with Patrick afterwards. Pretty crazy. So, I mean, it's affecting everybody. That was really cool that they pulled that video together. Yeah, so we're doing shrinking. So real quick, anybody that's just tuning in, we are playing around with shrinking on a windshield, but using a torch. So I've been using a heat gun for years. I greatly respect the torch after I played around with it, and I have 100 feet of film to just burn through. So we're practicing with the torch. That's all this is. This is just a fun stream. We're locked down for Coronas, so we might as well have some good fun. Okay. I would suggest too much heat can cause overheating. Yeah, that makes sense. But we're I don't know. We're playing around with it. Steinel's a German manufacturer. Okay, let me make sure I'm not bumping the mic. I hope I'm not. So we could turn this down. Not that far. Not that far. That's less, a little bit. Ooh, we got now like a soft little flame. Oh, remote's there. We can't get it. So let's see. What's this like? Oh, a little baby flame now. This isn't as fun though. We just fucked this one up really bad. Yeah, I like doing more. Let's fucking just go. Yeah, this corner. So this, I'm good with this. And then when we get into it, like Daniel said, we're gonna go back a little more and readjust. I'm just memeing right now a little bit. All right, we'll do this one here. There we go. See, that can be much better. I know, slow down at the corners, but like when you're moving that fast up it, you almost don't want to slow down, but you have to. I get it. So we're just having some fun. And I just wanted to... No, we don't need to do... You're trying to do it like Rick with no glove. Yeah, because I don't have one. I didn't get one. So we got to do this. See, that went much better. There we go. That's all shrinkied. Cool. Rick uses a glove for corners. Pansy. I burned all the feeling out of my hands already. I think that's... Shit. What are we on? Is this 11? Throw another log in the fire. Good God, it's 6. Shop rag works. Everybody's saying use a glove on the corners. You can move it around a little bit. I don't know. We'll get something. But not today. Today we're playing dangerous. Which is not from the torch. This was from making coffee. Oh, crazy. How y'all doing? We are... I haven't even looked at 2.5 hours. I've completely been oblivious to whatever the stream is doing right now. OBS, my chat, my headphones, everything's still good? Cool. All right, let's do another one. I think we'll get to the end of this roll and then we'll cut the stream. I think the 18 notifications, we'll let some pile up and then we'll do some more next time. Oh, that caught underneath. Hang on. Let me adjust this. Letting it float and then like heating it all down. Like it's kind of like pull shrinking in a sense. You get that heat wave. There's a video on my Instagram of Rick doing it. That's really fucking cool. I think that's the best. Like shrinking with no card. But we're just having some fun today. Yeah, the coffee. So I was making French press coffee, which sounds fancy, but it's really not that fancy. It's just stronger. And then we have an electric water heater, and I reached over it, and the steam got me. And it didn't even, like it hurt pretty bad. But it was real quick. And then sure enough, the whole fucking spot just blistered up. I could say it was from a torch though. Then we could get maybe a tattoo of like a torch and then, oh yeah, really bad encounter with the torch. I got little ones. We're gonna have to invest in a trash can in here. All right. Again. We're through a good portion. Oh, that's dumb. I'm tired of walking around a car. I feel like I'm getting a full day. This one? This one. Okay. But when you got this big sweepy edge, you don't really need to do much other than shrink it down. But yeah, the top corners, yes, glove, whatever. Who cares? Less heat. So like we're readjusting a little bit. We can do it though. Yeah, something like that. So we didn't need to use a glove. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, dude, we're right there. Right on the edge. So we just touch this up. Cool. This bottom's fine. Maybe a little bit farther is all we would really need. So like that. That's cool. Managing cameras. Do you pull the rear decks on older MKZs? If not, how do you press the film down at the bottom corners? The MKZs with the sunroof, I would. I try not to, but they're pretty tight. The ones with the glass roof, anyways. Ooh, this is looking pretty good here. We got 3 down. Very nice. So let's go for number 4. And we fucked it. Not quite, but the light, like I can't get it to reflect right. Oh, there we go. So it's a little harder to see what I'm doing here. Unless like I readjust, then I can see it a lot better. Okay, there we go. That was better. Except right here. We didn't shrink right here. I also had no idea how long the tank would last. So far, not bad. So we burned the top just a little bit, but we're almost there. So I'd say we're about 3 out of 4. I mean, if I took my time a little bit more, I could get it. Don't try and heat it in the air, press it down like a glove, just like regular shrinking. But it's more fun if you just, that's the thing. It takes away the fun factor. Another log on the fire. My coffee is very cold now, and we don't have much. Dana Reyna saying, slow down. It's like speeding. Speeding on a freeway. No, it's fast. Gotta go fast. Fucking Sonic. Okay. Teach us Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like Kenobi. Koronabi? Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, I never thought I would say I have too much film on a roll before, but I have too much film on a roll. I am so just done right now. Star Wars. Yeah, I know it's Star Wars. Come on now. I was trying to make a Corona and Obi-Wan joke. All together. Corona B. Obi-Wan Corona B. We're losing it. We're just losing our brain now. Starting to think maybe I should clear the alerts because there's so many. We had this folded behind it and it was very staticky. Somebody ordered glass aid? Is that what I heard? Let me trim this up and we'll run back over there. I'm not doing a hard H pattern here. So like I'm 2 on that, just do a straight line. We're keeping it really light. Like, so I won't wet it down and tack it real hard. I'll kind of do it to guide it in the beginning and then change it up. Jeff Thomas. Hey Matt, thanks for everything. I just placed an order on glass aid. Finally. Oh dude, thanks. I really appreciate that. So I'm having this thought while we're doing this stream. There's 17 orders left in the queue, and there's no way to just like put them all on screen real fast or whatever. So I wonder if I should clear it before we go live or just leave it if there's only a couple, like leave 3 or 4 in the queue. I don't know. Because my issue is anybody that's bought it while I've been on stream, it's not gonna pop up in the bottom corner, and that makes me sad. Edit alert. I can look at the settings here. Every 5 minutes. And it doesn't show me a list of names in the queue either, so I can't even say thank you. It's just, I guess, look at the most recent orders. It's a bummer. See, this is where the little technical things get in. Jeff, I don't see you. Where are you? Did you order on Sun Distributing or My Tint Stuff? Oh, I can search. Oh, yeah. No, I got you. There it is. Oh, 2 days ago. Oh, yeah. Oh, so your stream alert already went off. Oh, cool. Cool. Thanks, Jeff. I really appreciate that. 2 days ago. Yep, 5 rolls. Sweet. That's already on the way to you, as far as I know, right? Should be. let me make sure. Shipping confirmation set. Yeah. Yeah. We sent out those already. I'm looking for the tracking. Mohammed in Iran, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you like it. I use H pattern. See, that's a funny thing too. When somebody says something about a technique, somebody else comes in and says the exact opposite of the last person. Like, I do it this way. And then somebody else is like, well, I do it this way. And it's like, God damn it. Whoa! Dana Reyna with the $3 super chat. Dude, thank you. So he said he uses H pattern, so I guess we have to use H pattern now. All right, let's do this again. See, here would help. Okay, we got it. Just took a long time. See, I want all of it to look like this. This is almost therapeutic. And you can just go real fast through it. It's way more fun. And we just toasted it. We're losing our mind, ladies and gentlemen. We've been doing this for too long. Cool. So these top corners are fine. I just went way too fast here. I got ahead of myself. But that can be fun sometimes. So we're good on both top corners. We're good on that bottom corner. We just went a little bit. Customer watching. Would be fun explaining it to them. Yeah, that's the headache about all this, right? So I understand what I'm watching now, but I remember when I first saw it and had this discussion, there's like a bit of a showy factor to using a torch, but also it might freak some people out, like, whoa, he uses that, that's crazy. And then they see, like, they might find it looks cool on like somebody else's car, but then they're like, you know, they don't want to see you do it on their own car. So that one's a bit of a tough one. Yeah, heat guns, definitely. You know, I'd say it's the same thing for like water on the door panels. You know, it's normal to some extent, but it's just one of those things that you don't really like to do. Fun to watch a customer freak out. Yeah, you know, the thing would be to lay it all out there before they come to you to tint their car, so they like understand what they're getting into. How many times a day do you hear tint goes on the outside? Oh, anytime customer watches you do it, for the most part, they'll all say like, oh, I thought it went on the inside. It's getting there. So many times. It's one of those, if I had a quarter for every time they said that. It never ends. Oh, and I heard a funny thing from a glass shop. Apparently when customers come in for like stone chip repair, customers love to tell the story about how they got a stone chip. And they're just like, they were laughing about it, and because there's two glass installers talking about it, and they're just like, I was driving on the road and then a huge fucking rock got kicked up and hit my glass. I couldn't believe it. And they said they hear that like all the fucking time from people. So it just depends on the industry that you're in. A huge fucking rock hit my windshield. What the fuck? We're slowing down, don't worry. We're slowing down a little bit for the top. There we go, that's better. That looks good. What was that? Oh, Kaden, your videos really helped me with getting knowledge about window tint, and I might do it myself because of you. Cool, go for it. If anything, you'll learn a lot about window tinting. It's always good to learn new things. Dang, I love that. That's fun. Okay, so we got a big finger here. So people are telling me to slow the fuck down. Like, you're speeding, Sonny. Calm the fuck down. It's like, okay, all right, we'll try and slow it down a little bit. I'm not in love with the way I do these corners yet, but I think that's good. Maybe a little bit more here. Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, that's shrunk. If we take the time to cart all this out and slowly go insane. I will say I am significantly better than going into this. So that's cool. And we haven't even gone through a whole roll of film yet. Now the question is, when we sleep on it and then go do this tomorrow, would we still retain all this knowledge? Top first, pocket shrink. Okay, how about that? Next one, we'll do the top first. Just don't end stroke with the torch over large fingers. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to like kind of knock down. It's like, that's always been a little bit of a problem. You can like work the corner up a little bit more aggressively, and it's just getting that to lay even. So I have my own way with like a heat gun. I'll blow heat on under the backside of it. Get it to curl a little bit, or just pull shrink it. Should we, real question is, should we just leave the knob completely off? Crank that shit up to 11. Oh no, whatever, I don't care. I'm slightly short on this corner. I don't care. I think we should stop before we lose our mind completely, but we're having fun. Stay. Cool. What was it? Rob, full heat on 8,000? Yes, sir. Okay. All right. We'll just leave the knob off. I think it's on full though. It's been on full. It's adjustable. We don't need to adjust it. No, don't fall. Cool. Okay. We still have plenty of juice. Oh yeah, we're all the way open. We have been. So, okay. You're saying pocket shrink. When you're, so like when your dryer sheet or your dry shrink prep or whatever is sticky enough, you don't really need to use water. Oh, and I just don't wet shrink anyways. I'm gonna get that knocked down. Ah, I see what you guys are saying about that pocket shrinking deal. Maybe. I mean, we could wet it, but I'm just gonna do it light. Normally I don't, but like just in this area right here. Okay, so if we get that side, because I like to push a lot out on the side. I don't like to shrink everything right in here. How do we hold this? Like this? Ooh, that was fun. Last question. Oh, that's okay. You can ask as many as you want. We're just goofing off here. Dryer sheet or dry shrink prep, it'll both lay down pretty easy and stay. That's the point of it. So that was interesting. We kind of pocket shrunk it. That was fun. Maybe we should do that again. Get everything to lay down evenly and then do it. Maybe we should just... at this point, just burn the rest of the roll. Just like... and be done. It's been a while, boys. Well, fuck. We're at like 3 hours now. And I'm out of coffee. I thought this would be like 2 hours. I'm rooting for you. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to like... Let's see. I haven't even looked at my phone. Can you end it at 7? Okay. We'll do like one more. The wife is asking if we can end the stream. It's been 3 hours. I'm losing my brain. So we'll do like one more, and then I think we'll call it for today. Yeah, we're kind of burning out. There's a... sorry, I just thought I heard something. No. There's reasons to cut it short, so. So we'll do this one more time, and then I think we'll call it quits for today. And then we'll come back to this another day. But we've kind of gotten the point across. We're pretty much at the, we got like a little bit left. We don't have that much. I think we've done this probably about 15 times now. Nothing changed, burned everyone. No, that's not true. I made quite a bit of progress here. We're also still experimenting a little bit. So it's not just about getting it to lay down, it's about pushing it to limits. We definitely learned today. We're much better than we were going into it, which I'm really happy about. No, we'll still section it off. I've been doing more of a 60-40 split though, instead of just a straight 50-50. You gotta at least anchor it a little bit. All right. That's fun. Okay, let me grab the remote, actually. We'll do one more angle. Pow! Woo! Oh, dude, thank you. Who was that? Sorry. Oh, what was that? Chris, thank you so much for the $7 Canadian super chat. Great advice, built my business on this community to help you buy something nice for your wife. Oh, dude, really appreciate that. Thanks so much. People are saying Matt's hooked now on the torch. Whoa. This is a lot coming this way. You can see it all, like all these tension lines here. We're a little bit much. Somewhat hooked on using a torch. They're fun. And it's just being different, going faster. Like, time is money and you just want to get this shit done, right? Like, you do what you can within the amount of time, and when you can like take a process like shrinking a back window or shrinking a windshield and just want to, like, it's just about speeding it up. That went much better. But it can become like second nature, and that's what we're trying to do. Pop pop. Oh no. Let's not. Something like that. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit lighter here. Now it's much more even. Will I be tinting this car in the future? It's a good practice car. I did do the Walmart film on it. The Walmart film on the back window. There we go. That went better. We're getting there. We're getting a little bit more finesse at the ends, learning where that heat really gets hot. We still got a little ways to go. Ooh, we don't wanna do that. Whoa. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so we're still playing around with this. We're getting better. Noticing my top corners are turning out a little bit more consistent now. I still have tank. I'm losing brain. I still have gas in here. You can hear it a little bit. So we still got a ways to go on this. We shrunk this about 15 times, I think. I don't know what the final tally is, but I could sort through it. It's about 15, which is insane. But we made a lot of progress. And so that was their 1-year film. So if we go to their website, we can get a rough idea of how much this education really even was. Can we do desktop? Aw, I don't want it to put that camera. That's dumb. Video capture. Let's take that away. So if we scroll down, this is like their 1-ply. I think it's either, I think it might be the charcoal. Let's do this. 40 by 100, $84. $84 and $50 for the torch head, $5 for the gas. Heat gun would be $20. So all in all, training for $100, like you put that kind of money in improving yourselves, dude, you'll make that back so fast. So, oh, thank you, Yosef. Oh, that was the big, he ordered 15 rolls. I remember this one. Thank you so much for getting Glass Aid. I much appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream, but like pretty much the main point I wanted to get across in something like this was practice what you preach. The way that I learned to do what I do is just by going through a lot of repetition. Repetition, over and over. Practice that shit over and over. That's the only way you're gonna get better. So when you, you can get a cheap roll of film and just use it for practice. Like you don't have to buy more expensive stuff and just sacrifice it or, you know, be really careful all the time. It helps to push yourself that much more. You learn so much. I wouldn't have done this with Avery. So the fact that we had a sacrificial roll, it helps out a lot. So that's kind of my point with this. So hope you all had some fun today. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you to Tint Depot for the film, GeoShield, and Tint Wiz for this fucking sick banner. This is sweet. And just everybody tuning in today, hanging out. You know, I hope y'all aren't doing too bad with this corona and get back up on your feet, you know, as quick as everybody can. I know it's slow here, so but thanks guys, everybody. Daniel Reyna, do I have a super? Oh, thank you to everybody that super chatted. Like, sorry, I'm going to my oh, I don't even remember how to get there. Oh, stupid YouTube. I don't have my super chat window open. I'm sorry. So Daniel Reyna, Kieran, everybody else, thank you, and everybody who bought Glass Aid, much appreciate. You guys have been awesome on the support for the stream. So hope you all had fun today. We'll be back with another live stream and another video shortly. So stay tuned for that. So see you guys in the next one.